Hi, my name is Antonette Valentino, and this is for Exam 1 for Food Science Kitchen Science. Today I will be making chocolate chip cookies, but first I need to wash my hands to promote good hygiene and to prevent bad microorganisms to be in my food. So first I'm going to wash my hands under hot water for about 15 seconds with soap. Make sure I get in underneath my fingernails and between my fingers, on top of my hands. Turn off the water with the back of my hand so I don't spread more germs. Clean my hands off with paper towels so I don't use a previously dirtied towel. Okay, now I have mixed my dry ingredients first. In here we have 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. We use all-purpose flour because it has the lowest protein content. The two proteins found in flour are glutenin and gliadin, and when mixed together with a liquid forms gluten. It forms a disulfide bonds between the two sulfur bonds in each protein. So when we make glutinous products, we always use flour. Not always all-purpose flour, but we want our product to be less dense and more airy. So first, you have to do the dry ingredients so we don't have gluten formation really early. That makes a really dense product. So we have our dry ingredients, and then over here we have our creaming ingredients, and this is 2 sticks of unsalted butter, room temperature between 65 and 70 degrees, and I have 1 cup of packed light brown sugar and 1/2 cup of white regular granulated sugar. Now the reason we have 2 of these is because, well, they both are going to be coated by the butter to create air pockets. When the batter is baked, it will form these air bubbles full of carbon dioxide, making a more voluminous or more airy product. So we have light brown sugar because it holds in more moisture, which makes the product more moist, and it also creates the caramel color of the cookies and also helps with browning. With this, the brown sugar is acidic, which activates the baking soda that is in our dry ingredients, which I forgot to mention. The baking soda is sodium bicarbonate. It's an alkaline chemical that is used for leavening, and when combined with an acid will create leavening. So our acid in this case is our light brown sugar. So along with our light brown sugar, we have regular granulated sugar, which attracts moisture in the batter and reduces the amount of gluten formed. Not as much gluten. We don't want a lot of gluten formation because when you get that, you get a really thick product like brownies. And when you want a cookie, you don't want something with a brownie consistency. You want something lighter. So the granulated sugar will help the batter be able to raise more. So when we cream our ingredients, it'll create a more airy product when baked. So I'm going to do that. It says to use a paddle, probably, so we don't use an electric mixer, but this is what's going to work for now. Okay, so now that I've creamed our sugar and our butter, we can combine this with our dry ingredients. The reason we wait is so we don't activate the baking soda already. I wanted to mention the difference between baking soda and baking powder. The reason we use baking soda in this case is because we have an acid. When you use baking powder, the acids are already in the product, so we don't need to add more acid. In baking powder, you have cream of tartar, tartaric acid, as well as sodium bicarbonate. So you don't need to add any more acid when you use baking powder. So once I add these together, I will add the chocolate chips and the flavoring and bake at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes, and then I will enjoy my cookies. So thanks for watching.